The Fox Texas trio is back to talk about the education funding bill, HB 100, by Representative Ken King. My word earlier was rigor, which is an education buzzword for setting a high standard. Greg, King's measure increases the basic allotment by $90 in the first year, with more following in the previous years. But some school unions, they want more. Are education leaders in Houston giving HB 100 a passing grade?
Rudy, depends on who you talk to. Let's go big picture here. $33 billion surpluses are like unicorns and thousand-year floods. They are rare. That kind of extra cash has everybody in education, from teachers to ISDs, lobbying furiously for the biggest piece of the pie possible. So all parties are amplifying their needs in the rhetoric, hoping for the largest possible increase. And make no mistake, it will be an increase. No question, the take for public ed would be bigger if Democrats were in charge, but they are decidedly not. And what rarely gets mentioned in this conversation are the billions of extra federal pandemic relief dollars funneled to Texas districts over the past few years to be used mostly at their discretion. My question is, where is all of that money?
Stephen, Greg went from huckleberry to unicorns, so let's go to vouchers and the governor's education savings account idea. That's not in HB 100. King doesn't think that omission will wreck the bill. What are you hearing?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the House Republicans, and the House as a majority, will dig their heels in and not budge when it comes to this voucher topic. Governor Abbott's still on his roadshow, still trying to push this. Of course, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick wants it. You asked a question in that package as to, in that conference committee, will senators try to tack on school vouchers onto some type of education bill? I said priority as my one word because it appears this session that education is a big priority, regardless if you're a Republican or Democrat, but there are some core differences and some differences where Republicans and Democrats agree in the House, but not in the Senate.
Greg, you kind of touched on this a few moments ago. HB 100 does break new ground by funding certain classes like bilingual, early education, gifted, talented, on enrollment, not attendance. That's pretty big. I think verification and fraud prevention will be extremely tough. What do you think?
I think it's all going to be about choice. I think Representative King and his allies better pack a very big lunch, because if his bill doesn't have school choice component, Greg Abbott is not signing it. Look, the governor has been to the Houston area at least 4 times campaigning for a limited voucher plan, which amounts to $500 million, a rounding error within a $308 billion budget. So Abbott is all in. Plus, he's got Dan Patrick support. Plus, he lives in Austin and won't be near as bothered by special sessions as, say, rural Republicans eager to get back home. Boys, I'll eat crow if I'm reading this wrong, but it doesn't happen often.
Well, Stephen, let's go back to the basic allotment question then, and not a serving of crow. This new funding model, can it expand, and is that the carrot, not the crow, but the carrot that avoids the wreck with the voucher fight?
Look, it can expand, but Greg touched on a really core point. If you have the lieutenant governor and the governor who are basically all in with their chips, we're not going to have sports betting, but they're all in a betting sense with this education savings account pitch, then we're going to have a special session like Greg alluded to, and the governor will probably keep calling special sessions if House Republicans, and I need to stop saying House Republicans, if the House does not fold in some type of way when it comes to vouchers, we're going to have a long summer.
Wow, you just said that those 2 words, special session. So this is for both of you. Special. This regular session ends later this month. If vouchers, education, whatever, doesn't clear both chambers, what's the chance that that we go to a special session? Stephen, Greg, scale 1 to 10. What is it going to be? Greg?
All right, if school choice gets blocked in the regular session, I'd say a 9+.
Stephen, what's your number?
I will bet Greg's salary that they have a special session. Keep in mind, I didn't say my salary. I said Greg's session.
Someone's getting some chicken, someone's getting some crow, and I want barbecue. We'll have to just wait and see, I guess. Now, to see this interview or any of our past interviews, go to our station's YouTube page.
And continue the conversation with us on social media.
The Texas legislature, of course, is heating up. We're probably going to have a special session, but there's some other things going on the national level. So tune in next Sunday to see what the issue is, and make sure to let us know what you think the issue is.